Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. Government wants to check smuggling of goods at the ports to landlocked countries. To do so, it is rolling out the first port rule, which would see port officials from these landlocked countries stationed at our ports. The Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority is urging stakeholders and operators at the ports to support the implementation of this policy, expected to kickstart on the 1st of March this year. Commissioner of the Customs Division, Isaac Quainsell, has been speaking to Joy Business.
We went to Burkina Faso, Mali, Togo, somewhere, I think September. Even last week, a team returned from Burkina Faso, and they are waiting. What was hindering us was to get a manifest, electronic manifest at our CTSB. Thankfully, they are working on it. Hopefully, by the end of this month, we will get. And then a team will go back to Burkina Faso and then do a try. Because you have to send a message to them. We have to transmit the e-manifest to them so that they will do the assessment over on the trial basis. That one will be within the period of February. And if everything works well, then by 1st March, we should be starting the first port rule. You see, the whole idea about the first port rule is to ensure that the neighbors, that is the destination countries, Burkina Faso and Mali, Niger, get their goods, get their revenue. And Ghana also will also be free from diverted goods so that our trade statistics will be distorted. And that's why we are pushing that. And it's being practiced in the Eastern Africa. They call it Senge Custom Territory. And it's very, very good that we must all support it to ensure that we achieve that purpose.
Now, Deputy Trade Minister Robert Ahum-Kalinse says government is on course to provide an enabling business environment, with Ghana ranking 114th on the World Bank Doing Business Index, and also improving its ranking on the Corruption Index, scoring 41 out of 100. The Deputy Minister says various economic policies by government continue to yield the needed results. He spoke to Joy Business on the sidelines of the launch of the Business Enabling Environment Program, BEEP, Accountability and Advocacy Project by the Department for International Development together with the Multimedia Group Limited.
We want 100% efficiency today too, but the world doesn't work that way. You just don't wake up and have 100% efficiency. It's a journey we have to take together, and that journey is where the pain comes. But the pain we understand, and we will talk about it to mitigate it. But we still have to take the journey, because we have to get to the way where we get the appropriate revenue for us to do the things the people of Ghana want us to do. We have to get to the place where they also pay, in terms of the importers, the Guta, etc., they pay what they believe is a fair tax for that. And that is what part of the dialogue in terms of engaging. Can we get there tomorrow morning? I wish, but it's just not physically possible. There is no point in taking 3 steps forward and 5 backwards. Net is that you've gone backwards too, and that doesn't help you, and frankly, it gets fatigue. So when we look at items like taxation, customs, and so forth, there are some bedrocks that are important for the government to allow us to achieve that. Let's look at paying taxes. If we cannot individually identify every single person in this country, how do we know who is paying what tax? And that I'm talking about the Ghana card, because that becomes important for identification of the person. And that is why you have, for instance, the tax identification number in terms of what is engaged in. But these 4 form an example of many that we're involved in. We're involved in over 16 different initiatives we're involved in. But these are 4 important ones. We always start with the journey with the first steps.
And we'll have much more on the launch of the BEEP project when Emmanuel Abuadjirafe comes your way with the marketplace at the top of the hour. He joins us live from the Joy Business newsroom. What more should we expect, Emmanuel?
All right, Darrell, is more about the business environment, enabling environment project, advocacy and accountability program, which has opened or which has been launched in Accra, and the various business stakeholders are advocating the speedy implementation of business regulations for a good business climate to enhance business activities in the country. We'll bring you some more updates on that. We'll bring you various speakers from the business community who all highlighted this particular issue. It's also a Wednesday, and of course we'll be sending you to the stock market. We want to take a look at how the stocks have opened and performed until now, and the outlook before the week ends. We'll look at the commodities market, we'll look at the currencies market, and the stocks market itself. It's a bag full of activities in business on the marketplace, Darrell.
And that's all in business. Sports is up next with Baba Tando.